It up through the center circle. Hands off to Macy, gives the Musselman behind the arc on the left wing. Back to Mo in the left corner. Mo thought about a three, passes it up. Now to Musselman. Thought about a three, traveled on the call, no call. Or on the pass, I should say. Now to Mo. Left wing to Isbell. One dribble to her right. She'll fire a three from right wing. Air ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ruff. It'll go back to North Miami. 4:50 to play in the game.
Yeah, trying to set up the half-court trap as Rochester. Ruff gets the steal. And back to Brown.
Yep. Brown through the center circle. To wide open Dahlquist. Emma rises up, high off the glass, no good, but Kaylin Bolzer will pick up the foul, and it'll send Rochester to the line to shoot two.
Dahlquist had all 4 of Rochester's points in the third quarter.
So North Miami will take a timeout as a 60. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Over the past few years, RTC TV4 has produced over 1,800 local videos about you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. Now all of these videos are available at the click of a mouse on our website, rtc4.com. Log on today to see all of our great coverage of sporting events, school programs, public meetings, and more. RTC TV4 and rtc4.com. See for yourself.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm Bill McSpadden, pastor at Liberty Baptist Church, and I invite you to come and learn more about God's gift of eternal life. If you have questions about your eternity, feel free to call us, or you can join us on RTC Channel 4 for our program on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. I hope you'll receive God's gift of eternal life. Have a Merry Christmas.
After North Miami's timeout, Emma Dahlquist will be at the line to shoot 2 shots. Rochester down by 4. The JV game is going final. North Miami make that Rochester defeats North Miami 55-19. Eli Yarber had 11 for the Zebras. The varsity game coming up after this one. Emma has 2. First one is good for the Southpaw. One more for Emma, looking to cut this North Miami lead to 2, that is. 4.5 to play in the game. Emma's second one on the way. No good. Rebound fall for Isbell. Comes back out of there with it. Throws up a shot, no call on the foul, and the rebound to North Miami. Kaylee Bolzer. Jump pass down little Hartley against Musselman. Loses the handle, picked up by Brown. Macy now gives to Mo. Rochester down by 3, 4:15 to play in the game. Mo all the way to the basket. Loses the handle out of bounds. Last touch by North Miami. It'll stay with Rochester baseline right. Macy Brown baseline right will look to get it in. Bounce pass to Musselman. Her shot blocked by Kaylin Bolzer.
From behind.
It'll stay with North Miami. I'm sorry, Rochester baseline right. Brown will look to get it in. That's a good play. Run that thing again.
Yeah.
And then shot fake. Brown bounce pass into Dahlquist. Emma with the basketball, dribbles out to Mo in the corner to Brown. 3 for the tie. On the way is no good. Weak side rebound to Hall. 4 minutes to play in the game. North Miami by 3. Hall runs for the Lady Warriors. Outside to Bolzer. Kaylee Bolzer to Hartley. She takes a tough 15-footer, no good. A rebound going to be tipped out of bounds by North Miami to go back to Rochester. Boy, North Miami has given Rochester every opportunity to climb back in this one.
Yeah, you're right. Rochester's even had some good looks at the basket. They just haven't been able to knock down the shot.
3:40 to play in the game. North Miami by 3. Ruff loses the handle, picks up the dribble right in front of the Rochester bench. Now gives to Brown. Oh, Macy. Check out, young lady. Macy dribbles out of the away from the three-point line. Now to Musselman. Kennedy in the paint. Goes around the defense. Gives to Dahlquist in the corner. Emma can't dribble. Now to Ruff right in front of the Rochester bench. Long 3 off the glass is good! And we're tied at 35.
15 now for Ruff.
And now we're going to have a foul on Kaylee Bolzer for the push-off, and Rochester going to get it back.
That's her fourth.
And Coach McClure will use a timeout as Keim comes back into the game. North Miami, Coach McClure is asking for a timeout, and it will be a timeout. It will be a 30 for now. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Back in North Miami High School, I believe Rochester has 3 timeouts and North Miami with 2 now. As after the foul committed by Kaylee Bolzer, we're tied at 35 after the 3-point play by Ruff, and after the foul by Bolzer, Rochester going to have it out of bounds baseline right.
Big opportunity here for Rochester as Ruff ties the game, and now they have an opportunity to take the lead back.
Brown, baseline right, looks to trigger it in. Macy studies. She's going to have to hurry. Bounce pass into Ruff. Mo in the right corner, dribbles away from traffic. Now back to Macy for 3 in the corner. No good. Dahlquist rises up, puts it in for good, and foul!
Great job by Emma Dahlquist on the opposite side, gets the rebound and the harm.
Who's it on is the question.
They don't know.
I think it should be Kaylin Bolzer, I think, but I don't know that for sure. Nope, it's going to be on Keim. Rochester now leads 37-35, and Dahlquist at the line to shoot 1 for the Lady Zebras. 3:08 to play in the game. Emma flies the free throw. It's good. Lady Zebras now up by 3 in the full court press by Rochester. Keim with the basketball. Brings it up against Brown. Ahead to Kaylee Bolzer. Bolzer against Dahlquist. Outside to Hall right in front of the North Miami bench. To Kaylin Bolzer, right elbow. Outside to Hall. Thought about a shot. Pass it up. Looking down low. Drives the baseline. Cut off by Musselman on the weak side. Now to Kaylin Bolzer. Her jumper from the free throw line is short. Rebound to Hartley. Hartley's put back from 10 feet. No good. But we're going to have a foul coming on Mo. And that's going to send Hartley to the line to shoot 2.
So that'll be 4 now on Ruff.
Now, here, let's look at this. I know we're Rochester guys. But you watch Hartley's demeanor. It is fantastic. She's showing no emotion, good or bad. She just goes out there and goes to work.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. A lot of confidence.
Hartley's free throw is short. One more coming for the sophomore. 2:47 to play in the game. Rochester by 2. Hartley at the line for 1 more for the Lady Warriors.
And everything you just said about her is even magnified by the fact that she's a sophomore.
Yeah. Second one, no good. Rebounded Isbell. Now to Ruff. Mo now playing with 4 fouls. Carly Bolzer playing with 4 fouls for North Miami. Kaylee, I beg your pardon. Ruff against Hall. Against a double team now. Works to the wing. 2.5 to play in the game. Around Kaylin Bolzer. Outside to Isbell. She's fouled on the shot, no call. And it's going to be last touch by Rochester. Nope, North Miami will stay with the Zebras.
Coach Pfluger begging, wanting to know why no call on that. No foul.
So Rochester will have it baseline right with 2:24 to play in the game. North Miami has the possession arrow. Rochester 3 timeouts, North Miami with 2. Bounce pass into Ruff, and Hannah Hall has picked up a foul, and that's going to send Rochester to the line for 1 in the bonus.
Hall picks up her 3rd. Ruff with 16 points in the ball game. Going to go to the free throw line.
2:24 to play in the game. Rochester up by 3 at 38-35. Mo at the line for 1 and the bonus. First one for the senior is good. One more coming for Mo, who's had a fantastic basketball game, not only in the scorebook, but handling the offense.
Yeah.
Second one for Mo. Yep. Timeout, Rochester. It's a 30. You're listening to Lady Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
.224 to play in the game. Rochester now up by 5 at 40-35. Both teams have 2 timeouts. North Miami has a possession arrow. Rochester's Morgan Ruff has 4 fouls. Rochester's Kaylee Bulzer, the better of the 2 Bulzers, with 4 as well. Kime lobs ahead to Hartley. Hartley to Hall. Hall in the corner to Kaylee Bulzer. Quickly to Kime. Kaylin Bulzer travels, no call, throws it right to Isbell. Rochester has it now with 2:10 to play in the game, up by 5. Mo against Hartley in the double team, and now we're going to have a foul on Hall, and Mo will go back to the line and shoot 1 of the bonus, and Hannah Hall's picked up 4.
Yep. And Morgan with 18 points back on the free throw line.
She's the only one in doubles, yeah?
Yeah.
Marianne Freeman back into the game, and Kaylin Bulzer comes out. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. We kind of expected we were going to see a dandy, and that's exactly what we've gotten. It's not over yet. Mo with 1 of the bonus for a free throw. Nope. Kaylee Bulzer grabs the board. Now ahead to Hartley. Under 2 to play in the game. Rochester by 5. Hartley through the center circle. Gives to Kaylee Bulzer to the left elbow. Outside to Hall. She travels, no call. Pull-up jumper from 10 feet is no good. And the rebound to Marianne Freeman. Wraparound pass to Hartley. Goes to the basket. Foul on the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Dahlquist is going to pick up the foul.
That'll be Dahlquist's second. Team 4. Hartley she's missed her last 3 free throws. But she missed 2 in this quarter already.
1:43 to play in the game. Rochester up 40-39. 80 Hartley at the line to shoot 2 shots for North Miami. First one's good. 1 more coming for the sophomore. Let's see. Let's look at this lineup. Sophomore. For North Miami.
Right.
Second one for the sophomore. Good again. No pressure in the backcourt. Rochester going to take a lot of time bringing it up by 3. 100 seconds to play in the game. Mo, high on the right side to Brown. Macy dribbles to the corner to Dahlquist. Dahlquist against a double team, back to Macy Brown. Macy gives to Mo. 1:25 to play in the game. Mo against a double team, around the defense, loses the handle, picked up by Isbell. Now we're going to have a foul on Freeman, and Isbell will go to the line to shoot 1 of the bonus.
Freeman picks up her first.
So Jenny Isbell at the line for 1 of the bonus. Rochester by 3 with 1:22 to play in the game. Both teams with 2 timeouts. North Miami with a possession arrow. Isbell, sophomore, in and out, nope. Kaylee Bulzer rebound. She clears herself, runs it up the floor. Kaylee Bulzer stopped near the timeline. Bounce pass, throws it out of bounds. Rochester going to get it back. 1:13 to play in the game. Rochester by 3 and we'll get it back.
14 turnovers now on the Lady Warriors. They had less than 10 at halftime.
Brown gives to Ruff. 70 seconds. Mo over the timeline to Musselman. Bounce pass to Macy Brown against the double team. Macy loses the handle, picks up the ball. Timeout, Rochester. 1:02 to play in the game. Rochester has 1 timeout left. It's a 30. You're listening to Lady Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
Townhome Furnishings in Rochester is the place to shop for all of your furniture needs. Sofas, recliners, love seats, dining sets, bedroom sets, mattresses, outdoor furniture, and more. All in your hometown. Stop out and see Don, Mary Kay, Linda, or Joe. They want to help you find the exact pieces to fit your needs. Shop online at townhomefurnishings.com.
Hometown service, town home style, town home furnishing.
A minute to play in the game. Rochester up by 3. Isbell goes to the basket and throws it into the corner to Brown. We're down to 50 seconds. Brown over the top to Dahlquist. Loses it. Ruff has got the ball, and I believe we're going to have an over back call on Rochester. And North Miami going to get it back with 45 seconds to play in the game.
And now we got a tech on Pfluger as she ran out onto the floor to argue the fact that there was no penalty against Ruff.
45 seconds to play in the game. Rochester's Lisa Pfluger just got teed up, which is going to send North Miami to the line for 2 free throws, and they're going to get the ball.
Right.
.45 seconds to play in the game. It'll be 2 free throws for North Miami, and they're going to have the basketball back. Rochester by 3 with 45 seconds to play in the game.
Well, there's no secret here. It's got to be
Hartley.
Bolzer or Hartley.
Yeah, and it's going to be Bolzer.
Bolzer's a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line tonight.
Rochester has 1 timeout, North Miami with 2. Lady Warriors with the possession arrow. I know this is going to be replayed, and I know I'm going to probably catch some heat for this. We cannot do that with 45 seconds to play in the game. So Rochester's meeting at their bench. The Rochester fans have come to their feet in support. Kaylee Bolzer with 2 great big free throws for North Miami.
Bolzer 8 points in the ball game today, 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
45.2 to play in the game. Kaylee Bolzer at the line to shoot 2 for North Miami. Looking to cut this Rochester lead to 1. Bolzer, free throw. Yep. One more coming for the sophomore to cut this Rochester lead to 1. Second one. Lefty on the way. Yep. And now Coach McClure will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
.45 seconds to play in the game. North Miami and Rochester down to their final timeout. They've got 1 apiece. North Miami has the possession arrow. It'll be North Miami basketball out of bounds going to our left. Now Rochester up by 1 at 40-39. Kime will look to get it in and does so to Hall. 40 seconds. Hannah left side to Kime. Kime on the wing. Back to Hall on the right wing with 38. To Hartley. Back to Hall with 35. Back to Hartley with 34. 80, 1 dribble, back to Hall with 30. Hannah cross court to Kime with 29. Kime, great dribbling, gets away from the defense with 25.
Yeah, you gotta
works to the top of the key.
You got to put pressure on the ball.
Kaylee has found the shot by Musselman, and Kaylee Bolzer will go to the line to shoot 2 with 20 seconds to play in the game. So Bolzer and Coach Pfluger will use her final timeout with 20 seconds to play in the game, up by 1. We'll take a 30. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI.
Are you in pain from an injury or arthritis? What if there was a place that could meet all of your orthopedic needs? A place with some of the best orthopedic doctors and staff in the Midwest. A place where you're treated as a person instead of a patient. What if that place weren't in Chicago or Indianapolis? There is such a place. Rochester Orthopedics, your regional orthopedic specialist. When you're looking for comfort and relief, remember, trust the board-certified and fellowship-trained surgeons at Rochester Orthopedics.
40-39, Rochester leads with 20 seconds to play in the game. After Rochester's final timeout, Kaylee Bolzer will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Warriors.
Bolzer just hit the 2 technical foul free throws, and she's a perfect 8 of 8.
If she hit those, then these will be gravy.
Yeah.
Rochester out of timeouts. North Miami has 1 and the possession arrow. Bolzer with 2. The left-handed sophomore fires the first one. It's good, and we're tied at 40. Rochester's going to have a shot here as the time expires if they can get the ball at the floor. They're out of timeouts. North Miami has 1. Bolzer at the line looking to regain the lead for the Lady Warriors. Eyes the second free throw, lets her fly, and it's no good. Rebound to North Miami. Freeman on the baseline. Cut off by the double team, out the hall. And now North Miami will take their final timeout with 13 and a half seconds to play in the game. We're tied at 40. It's a 30. You're listening to Ladies Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. I'm Bill McSpadden, pastor at Liberty Baptist Church. I invite you to come and learn more about God's gift of eternal life. If you have questions about your eternity, feel free to call us, or you can join us on RTC Channel 4 for our program on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. I hope you'll receive God's gift of eternal life. Have a Merry Christmas.
13 and a half seconds to play in regulation. We're tied at 40. But thanks to Marianne Freeman's offensive rebound on that missed free throw by Bolzer, they've got the basketball underneath their own basket, baseline left.
Keeps the Warriors alive.
And you know who's going to get the ball here.
Oh, yeah.
Kaylee Bolzer is going to look to take the final shot, or Hartley.
Or Hartley.
So Rochester.
Hartley's had a much better night from the floor. Bolzer's who you want at the free throw line, even though she missed the last one.
Kime baseline left will get it in. Lob pass in, tipped away by Musselman, picked up by Brown. Macy with 10, with 9, pull-up jumper on the glass. Good to foul! Good to foul! With 7.5 to play in the game. Macy slow to get up. 7.5 seconds to play in the game. Macy Brown will go to the line to shoot 1 free throw, looking to push this lead back to 3 with 7.5 to play in the game.
Great
Both
defense,
teams out of timeout.
Great defensive effort by Musselman as she slapped the pass away from Bolzer. Brown hustled down the sideline to get her hands on it and just took it straight to the basket.
42-40, Rochester up. Macy Brown to the line for 1 free throw, looking to push this lead back to 3. If you make this free throw, you foul. Free throw. In and out.
No good.
Rebound to Kaylee Bolzer.
Oh, she double dribbled.
Ahead to Hall with 4. Foul stolen. 10 to 8. Wolf has it. That'll do it. The Lady Zebras hold on. 42-40. Postgame show coming up next. 92.1 WROI.
Simplify your banking with a Simply Free checking account from First Federal Savings Bank.
All it takes is a $50 opening deposit. There's no minimum balance requirement and no service fees.
For a limited time, you'll also receive a free gift just for opening a checking account.
And with Instant Issue, we can give you a debit card when you open your account, giving you immediate access to your funds.
Simply Free checking from First Federal Savings Bank, a simpler way to bank.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.